guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be very exciting. I told you Tuesday from the last video that I was gonna be uploading and gonna see you in the next video on this Saturday. And this is the day that I will be filming and uploading a video for you guys. And today is Saturday and I am uploading your first YouTube video for the school year. And this is actually my first weekend of the school year. And this is actually my first half of the week with school days. And I'm still trying to get used to it with my routines of me getting ready for school in the morning and me getting ready for the next day of school at night. Anyway, so that's not the reason why I have today's video being uploaded. So today's video is going to be me telling you what classes I have this year for my senior and last high school year. Now this year, just like my other 5 years of school, I had 7 periods of my classes each. But last year, my junior year, because of that stupid COVID crisis, we had 8 classes, and it was a lot of classes that we had, and I got used to that, and I thought it was going to be like this year since I thought that the COVID crisis might get better for this year. But since the pandemic is getting a little better, or not, we are getting back into 7 classes or 7 periods with 1 class each. And I think I might get used to that and might get the habit on me getting comfortable with 7 periods again, rather than me getting used to the other class or school year that I had last year with 8 periods. And I am going to tell you guys what classes I have, and I'm going to tell you guys details about the classes and see if some of them, or maybe a few of them, are my favorite, just like the classes that I had in the past 6 years of my school. So the first class that I'm going to tell you is an enrichment class, and this is in first period, and it's called dual enrollment. Now this class is kind of like my other classes called college and career exploration. I don't remember the other one that I had last year, but it's also a college and career exploration class, but I don't remember the name. So this is not actually me finding a career. This is actually me knowing how and me doing anything that I can to be able to go to college. So this is my last year in high school, and I am also going to be going to college in the next year, and my schedule for high school or for college is going to be different than what I have in my high school year, or the schedule that I have in my high school year. And I'm not sure if I might get used to this class or this one is my favorite, but it's just actually a couple of days that I have this class on my regular school day. And I'm not sure if this might be my favorite class for me to know everything about me being in college and my schedule in college and me taking the SAT or the ACT test in order for me to get into college. But this class is actually during the first semester, and I think I might get used to this. And since this is my first semester enrichment class, I'm gonna have to tell you that I'm not sure that I might have the same class next semester, because I don't know what my second semester after this semester's class is. But hey, I am getting to know this class pretty well, because I'm pretty sure this class will help me try to apply to college, and me applying and signing up for me doing the SAT or ACT test. But mostly for me, I am taking the SAT because you see, my mom signed me up for this SAT prep camp this summer, and my grandmother also gave me this SAT Black prep book in order for me to try to get to know, let me get ready, and let me try to get prepared to pass the SAT test in order for me to go to college. And yeah. But hey, this is a new subject for me, and this is like my other two college and career exploration classes that I had in the last 2 years. But I think this might be my favorite class, but I'm not sure if I might get used to this class, or maybe this is my favorite class during the first semester. All right, this second class is my favorite already, and I have been waiting all summer for this class being in my schedule for this year. And this class that I have for this year is Spanish 2. And I am so excited to be in this class for this year. Now, being in Spanish 2 is going to be like last year, because last year I was in Spanish 1 and I was the only girl in that class last year. And my friend Aiden was in that class with me last year, and he sometimes has a fight with me about me being the most favorite student in Spanish class for my Spanish teacher. But he tells me no, because just because I say things correctly in Spanish and pronounce it correctly for my Spanish teacher does not mean that I am her favorite student. But my Spanish teacher is one of my favorite teachers at school, and I like her Spanish classes so much, and I also would like it if I would take it again, because at my school I need to have 2 years of Spanish classes in order for me to graduate. And since I have 2 Spanish classes that I took already in my high school years, I will be able to graduate from high school. Now for this year, my friend Aiden is in my Spanish class again, and I'm gonna have to deal with me being the only girl in that class, because there are a lot of boys in my Spanish 2 class, and I think I might have to deal with all the boys, because in my 8th grade and freshman year at school, I had to tell the boys what to do and what not to do, and they were not too happy about it, and they were uncomfortable, and it always bothers them a lot. But hey, I don't even do that anymore because I am much more mature, and I know that they're very funny. Anyway, this Spanish 2 class may be a little bit difficult, but it can get very easier when you get used to it. Now, I'm gonna have to memorize all of the Spanish words that I have been learning last year in Spanish 1, and I'm gonna have to understand the phrases and memorize the Spanish phrases as well. And I think this Español 2 class is going to be very fun already. And I love Spanish classes and learning about Spanish words and phrases so much. And I just hope that I'll be the only one who's very good at Spanish phrases and words. But we'll see how it goes. All right, now for the third class. This used to be the class that my grandmother hated when she was in school, and she is not actually a math person who is very good at math at all. But I think math is pretty cool. Now for this math class that I have for this year is Algebra 2. And I'm pretty sure the math skills in Algebra 2 would be great. And it can be a little bit difficult at first, but when you get used to those skills, it'll get a little easier. Now when I was in my freshman year, I had Spanish 1, and I thought I was gonna have Spanish 2 in my sophomore or junior year, but when I was a sophomore, I had geometry, and when I was in my junior year, or last year in my high school junior year, I had MCR, also known as Math for College Readiness. And I had the same funny math teacher in the last 3 years in my high school years. And for this year, I have the other math teacher that just came to my school when I was about to get ready to be in high school. He is pretty nice and he's a little bit funny, but he is very funny, just like my other math teacher. But for my other math teacher, I had her in the last 3 years, and she is very, very funny, and she always treats me like I'm her least favorite student. And I do treat her like she's my least favorite teacher. But hey, I was just kidding. I like her a lot, and she is my favorite teacher as well. Or let's just say that she's also one of my favorite teachers at my school. And now, since I have Algebra 2 this year, I'm pretty sure that the math skills will get a little easier if I have to get used to it more and more and more. All right, so this 4th class that I have right before lunch is also an enrichment class, and this class is called Critical Thinking. Now this class is a type of class that I need in my senior year, and this class is about me analyzing a problem and how we can resolve the situation, or we can solve a problem. And this is perfect for me, and this is like me solving a problem in math. And I think critical thinking might be my other favorite class for this year, for me to analyze and for me to solve a problem. And I think this is going to be a fun class to learn this semester. And right after this semester of this class in 4th period, I don't know what my next semester class for 4th period is going to be, but I don't know. Okay, right after lunch, this 5th class is my least favorite class, and I hate this subject so much. Now this class is a history class, and it's for this semester, but it's not an enrichment class because I am going to be having another history class next semester right after winter break. Now this history class that I have this semester is US government. And I don't think that I might like US government too much because, like I said, history is my least favorite class subject at school. But I think I might get used to it, especially when I learn everything in the history of America, and maybe from another country like Europe, Portugal, or anywhere else from out of the country, from out of the US. But hey, I think I might pretty sure that I might get used to this US government class throughout my senior year in high school. But I'm gonna have to say, like I said again, that history is my least favorite subject at school. But it's not like the other 2 years that I had history, because last year, my junior year, I did not have a history class. But in my sophomore year, I had US history and I had world history in my freshman year. And I did not like those classes too much, and I don't remember everything about the US history classes, like the amendments and the courses and the presidents of the US or other countries' societies. Okay, this next class, which is also my least favorite class, but I think I am getting used to this class already, so I'm gonna have to tell you that this is also my favorite class as well, and this is a combination of 2 subjects. So this 6th class that I have is English and British Lit for 12th graders, and it's a combination of 2 classes in 1 class of the whole 6th period. Now, I said that this is my least favorite subject. Well, it used to be, but I am getting used to it a little bit. But English is my favorite subject at school. But when I learn about English, I have to learn everything about using the correct grammar and correct punctuation when I write essays or when I communicate with people. And that's what I'm working with right now, because I'm gonna have to tell you that I was diagnosed with high autism back in 2005, probably when I was about, let's say, when I was 3 years old, I think. But hey, since I have this English and literature combination class, I think I might work on my grammar and me memorizing what I read inside the books in this class. But since this class is very interesting to me, I want to learn everything in literature and me using correct grammar when I write and when I communicate with people. Now, I know the English part because I have been learning English for most of my school years here in my school for 6 years, and it's already about 7 years that I'm going to be learning everything about English and using the correct grammar. Now, for the British literature part, I'm going to be learning everything about reading that was from the UK, like learning about one of the plays from William Shakespeare and other stories that were written from Britain. And I also bet that this is going to be the most important class that I am going to be having, just like what I have critical thinking for this year. But actually, for critical thinking, I have that class for this semester, but for the literature class, I have it all year, because literature is not an enrichment class. It's an all-year class that is required for me to take. And I'm also working on my reading, because I have to learn everything about reading and learning everything about my vocabulary so that I would get used to me using some new words and me knowing what new words to me are the meaning, or what do they mean. All right, this last class is also my favorite, but I don't know if I would like this class because this is another science class that I have. Now, for this class that I have is a science called anatomy, and this is a science where we learn everything about the body parts of a human body or an animal body of any kind. Now, I'm not sure if this science class might be as fun as the other classes that I took in the last 3 years. Like last year, in my junior year, I took an environmental science class, and it was really fun for me to learn everything about the animals, the ecosystems, and the plants. And in my sophomore year, I learned a lot from biology, and that might be my also my favorite science class. But the most favorite science class that I have in mind, and what I took in my freshman year, is marine science. Now, marine science is my most favorite science subject, and I love it so much that I want to learn everything about the marine animals and the reptiles in order for me to be a great animal trainer at SeaWorld and be an animal trainer at Gatorland, because I love alligators, reptiles, and marine animals like orcas and dolphins. But I'm pretty sure I might get used to learning a lot in anatomy, because I think I want to learn everything about the body parts of a human body or the animal parts. But for me, I think I might learn everything about the animal body parts, because you can see I love animals, like I said. Okay, so these are my classes that I have in my senior year of this year, and I gotta say I have a lot of enrichment classes, but I actually have 3 enrichment classes, since, like I said, the history class or US government is a 1 semester class, but the other semester I will have economics, since economics is also a second semester or first semester class. But hey, I have the other enrichment classes, but I don't know what other enrichment classes I might have next semester right after we come back from winter break. Comment down below if these classes are also your favorite, but if any of these classes are not your favorite, then please tell me what your favorite class subjects are, whether it's this year in your senior year or in the last 3 years when you were in high school. And since I might not know what other enrichment classes I might have next semester, I'm gonna have to tell you guys that I hope I have musical theater or any performing arts class next semester, because I want to learn everything about me performing on stage and performing in front of a camera. I just hope you guys have a performing arts class in your first semester class as well. Okay guys, so I'm going to wrap this video up right now, and I'm just gonna have to tell you that I just hope you have a good rest of your school year, and I just hope that you guys are getting used to the classes that you have for this year in your school year, whether it's in high school or in middle school, especially when you're in college. Because you see, being in college is much more different than being in high school or middle school. Anyway guys, I really hope you all enjoyed this video of me telling you guys what classes I have this year in my senior year. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up and also click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all in the next video next weekend, but I'm actually not gonna see you face-to-face or on camera next semester, because I'm gonna be uploading and making my top favorite songs from Ariana Grande or maybe my other favorite singers. But you'll never know until next weekend. Alright guys, I love you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye!